Welcome back, everyone. Today I am going to remake an old review of a Daewoo USAS-12. Okay, but before we begin,
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification if you want to see more video.
let's read a little bit information about this uh, model here. Okay, so Daewoo Precision Industry USAS-12. If you didn't know, it's come from South Korea, manufactured by a South Korean company. Uh, Named Daewoo Precision Industry, or SMT motive. Okay, and it's fire, uh, 12 gauge. Okay, 12 gauge. The caliber it's fire. Okay, and it was designed in 1989. Okay, designer was, I think, American. It's John Trevor Jr. Okay, it was produced in 1989 until today, so it's probably still in active military service. Okay, it was used by a Brazilian Army Special Force, GRUMEC. I don't know the Portuguese name of it, so I'm just gonna say it, GRUMEC. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, how many minutes we take from that? Almost 2 minutes. Let's see the reloading. As you can see here, let's reload. So user will use right hand to hold in the grip. So naturally, you push this magazine release button with your pointing finger of right arms here. You push it, and then the magazine catch will go into the left. Okay, because you're holding it with right hand. So of course, it's going to the left from this point of view, the camera point of view. You push it into the side, allowing the magazine to go down like that. Okay, and then you release your finger, and then you insert new magazine, which is carrying 10 round. Okay, YouTube, calm down. Okay, carrying 10 round. So like that, it's very simple. Okay, I think the inside of this automatic shotgun is not is nothing like AR-15 except the handle. So if people thinking this is like AR-15 inside, no, it's not. It's just the handle make it think it's similar to AR-15, but it's more closely to I think uh F4 maybe, or AK even this one here. Like this bolt here remind me of G3. Okay, roller delay uh, bolt, but actually it's not a roller delay. So okay, so fire. Okay, so right here. So this is not roller at all. It's just cut out on the opposite side like this. You see it from here. Okay, if you see it from here, it's like roller delay, like roller blocker, roller pin, something like that here. But now it's just cut out. So let's see the firing mechanism. As you can see here, the firing mechanism is, I think, more closer to AK or AR-15, maybe both. I personally think this one here, Autos here, I think it's reminding me of AK compared to AR-15, but let's continue. So what you do here, you pull the trigger will disconnect from the hammer, disengage from the hammer being released, hitting the ball, the firing pin, like right here. The round is fired, and then the, the round is fired, like right there. And this gas here go up here, pushing the bolt carrier right here. Okay, and this bolt carrier go back. Okay, this bolt carrier go back here. As you can see here, like this is the lock here, which is lock the bolt into the barrel, lock the bolt into the barrel, so it's safely in battery when you fire. Okay, so it's safely locked, so there's no like uh, gas leak here and then it's blow up on your face. Okay, so when you fire, the bolt carrier go back and allowing the lock to go down, because as you can see here, the bolt carrier go back like this, and then this part here, I'm gonna push down the lock. Okay, now the lock is out of this barrel extension, or not barrel extension, out of this bolt here. Okay, not okay, right here. So as you can see here, the barrel extension here, the lock is like aligned with the barrel extension, so it's in lock position. When it's unlocked, the bolt carrier will go back, allowing like this, allowing the lock to go down. Now the bolt and the bolt carrier can be moved back by the gas. As you can see, now the bolt carrier is being pulled back by the bolt. The bolt is being pulled back by the bolt carrier. Okay, as you can see. So let me repeat that. We pull the trigger, the hammer disengage and hitting the firing pin. The gas entering the tube here, pushing the bolt carrier back. The bolt carrier going back. The bolt carrier going back, allowing the lock to go down, because the bolt carrier here is pushing down the lock, which is engaging the barrel extension. So when it's unlocked here, the lock go down. Now the barrel extension is not locked together with the bolt and the bolt carrier anymore. They can now the bolt and the bolt carrier can go back like this. Can go back like this by the gas pushing the bolt carrier back. Okay. Now the round is ejected right here by the ejector head. Okay. And then as you can see here, the buffer spring and the action spring here absorbing the recoil. Okay, right there. So this is the ejector pin here, taking out the empty shotgun shell. Okay, and then you run in like that. So as you can see, this is very different compared to like AR or AK platform when it twists to lock into the trunnion or into the barrel, like the bolt head twists the lock in. But this is different because there's lock here. Okay, so I think that's it. That's the single fire mechanism. Now let's see the full automatic. Okay, this full automatic is like just like those, like similar to AK style. We just prevent this uh, sear from capturing the hammer at all. So when you pull the trigger, everything happen and the round is fired. And then the auto sear is holding the hammer in position. The auto sear, not the sear. The sear is being pulled back by the selector here to allow a full auto firing to happen. And this part here, the auto sear kicker here, is the one that kicked down the sear, allowing the hammer to be released and hitting the firing pin again. So it's gonna keep going and going until the magazine is empty. So keep watching. So this is very similar for AK pattern, like internal of the AK-47. Okay, so as you can see, you're basically holding the sear here. Okay, okay, I hope you understand that. Okay, and also it doesn't bolt hold open. Okay, okay, let me see if it's hold open when you do in semi-alpha. Okay, let's do this. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, so that's full auto firing. Now let's see safety. In safety, basically, just you just prevent the steer and the trigger from moving at all, like cut out here. You can see. So this is more. This angle will show you more clearly the selector here, holding trigger and the steer from moving at all. Now this is single fire, or not single fire. Okay, this is single fire. This is uh, okay. What the hell is that? Okay, the animation is. You see, animation is a bit wrong there. So we need safety, and then you turn off safety. You're in full auto. But if it's in the fire here, it's single, then it's gonna be changing. See, the animation is a bit wrong there. But the point here is in single fire, the sear is not being held down, while in full auto, it was being held down. So you can allow the auto sear to engage the hammer. The auto sear is over here. Okay, it will engage the hammer, not the sear. So when you fire like this, okay, it's in full auto. So the sear did not holding the hammer, but the auto sear is the one that holding, and then the auto sear kicker will kick down the sear, allowing the hammer to fall when the bolt carrier and the bolt head was locked in position, ready for fire. Okay, so now let's see the single fire like this. You see that right there. Now the hammer, not the hammer, the sear here. Okay, why you? Okay, okay, the sear here is holding the hammer. So when you release the trigger, nothing happens. Okay, because this is a single fire, so you can only fire per trigger pull. Okay, so now we see the safety, semi auto firing and the full auto firing and reloading. Now let's see the perks of this shotgun here, military shotgun here. As you can see, you can adjust the rear side for distance. Okay, the rear side. Okay, and then you can change the handle, charging handle. And then since it was for like designed by Korean, I think they have this trigger guard here. Is for user who have glove when they fighting in cold condition. They wear glove, so they have this trigger guard able to open like this, so they can fire with gloves on. Okay, that's why the trigger guard can be open like this. But since I think I read it to you before that it was used by Brazilian. I don't know if there is a cold area in Brazil or like a snowy part of the Brazil, so I don't think it served its purpose in Brazil, but in South Korea it is because they fight in cold area and then it needs to be able to be fired without with gloves on. So okay, now let's see the front side. Okay, so this is the front side, very simple. Now the port cover. Okay, when you close the port cover, you cannot press this button anymore. You just have to fire. So I'm going to show you when it's automatically kicked out the ejection port cover, like this. Okay, so I'm going to show you from this angle. Okay, right here. So the ball go back. And okay, okay, I think I understand now. Okay, so this empty cutout here, it's for bolt cover lock. So there's cutout here for the bolt cover lock to be in this position. When you fire, it will go back and kick open the port cover, like that. Okay, you see that? So that's why there is a cutout here. Okay, I understand now. Okay, so I think that's it. Let's see unloading. Unloading is unloading. You just pull back the charging handle and unload the bullets from the magazine for you to load back the bullets into the magazine. Just like that. Okay. Before we go, I'm gonna do some knockdown for you while doing it like this. Okay, so I think that's it. If you like what you watch and you like my explanation video, please like, subscribe, consider becoming a member because why not? If you have abundance of money, send it some my way. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I will wait. I will see you in the next video, which is probably tomorrow or after tomorrow. So yeah, bye bye.